Originally, O-sensei tried to lay out simple patterns. But he said what happened was, when he tried to lay out simple patterns, they would go kind of eyeful. You call it mindful. I call it eyeful. They would go kind of mindful, and they didn't quite catch the simplicity of what he was trying to lay out. So he said in Japanese, to hell with it, and I'll just stand here as the great O-sensei and hope they can see something. But after mulling on it for, these many years, his emphasis is, let's try it again. Let's see if we can introduce the simplicity of this in the early stages. It's a critical time. We need more people, beings, whatever, being balanced, grounded, settled, balanced, because there's a little shaky going on. So the more people that can square away, the better it'll be. Okay? So it's kind of a critical time. Kind of a critical time for Aikido. Sort of at a crossroads, whether it's going to be an art of real development or some kind of, I like jiu-jitsu, I have many jiu-jitsu friends, but Aikido is not a jitsu, okay? But we're sort of at a crossroads where people are going further out with their techniques and whatever. And he would like it not to be lost. Aikido was my process, not techniques. It was a process. Well, suddenly we went from a process to doing more techniques better and sort of straying out there a bit. That's not enough techniques, let's cross-train and get more techniques. And he's a little upset, okay? So, he would like to present the first basics. I as a unit. And the functioning system, we start with body, but it's much more than that. It's a functioning system, an alive system, part of the manifest universe doing what it does. The system is based on balance, okay? If we kind of settle down a bit, it's already trying to organize in a balanced way. But if we have misunderstandings and stuff, we can continue to interfere with the balance that's trying to go on. So hopefully some of the tricks today will help you position so that the natural balance can start to go on. How are you handling this different because you're more present? Presence is an actual. Presence is an actual. How is this going better, if in fact it is going better? So he presents a little problem. And you, because you're more present, are calmer with the problem. You just feel what's the core of the problem. And often you're picking up the answer already because you're in the center of it and the answer is kind of obvious. So being more present. A micromanager who overdoes it might be worried about it and doesn't have that trust that it'll work out. I'm here, we're doing the best. We've got a good team, we're doing the best we can. It'll work out, just be more present. It'll work out, be more present. Relax under pressure. Be present. Being present. What problem? There's no problem here. Because you're present. Things that terrify other people are no big deal. What's our negative phrases? That person's not here. Where the hell are they? So they look like they're here, but people say they're not here. Okay? And you even say that. You know, they catch you off guard and they ask you a question. You say, wait a minute, I'm not here yet. So we know this, but we don't really get into it. And we sort of, wait a minute, I'm not here yet. Let me have my coffee first. Okay, now I'm here. But that trip can be faster. You don't have to stray so far away. And if you function better when you're here, what about really here? How deep can here go? I don't mean deep, but how deep can here go? I see you, I must be here. I'm touching you, I must be here. Oh, that happened, I must be here because that happened. Okay, yeah, that's all true, but that's that level of it. As you're more present, as the body is allowed to be more present, it wants to be, just needs a little room there, okay? and a little bit less control from I want. I'm going to control this. I'm going to figure this out. As the system itself, is more here. Okay, more present. The system itself, very intelligent and engages in better ways than I would have ever thought of. Okay, so it's the system's engagement. So we're talking about systems, so it's not just an idea. I had a friend who was a veterinarian. She could really read the animals, man. They would like talk to her. All right? And she would just be present with them and say, oh, this is the problem. She'd just pick it up because she was present. Okay, so whether you're a healer or a fighter or whatever, that presence seems to bring something more out than the norm. Trying to emphasize that it's not a technique per se. It's who you are natural. Who you are natural, you're naturally with him. Okay? Who you are natural, naturally there's a feeling the connection. Okay? It's not a technique. Because I have connection with the floor, so I've got to be subtle enough to have a ground connection. Because I have a relationship with the floor, I can play with the rug. Well, I have to settle to get there. Okay? Watch your eye. Oh, I got it. And then suddenly, after a while, it'll stop working. And you'll get confused. Scotty, I thought I had it. Well, the body did have it. You took it mental, and then you lost it. Checking on a system will mean the fullness of the system in a certain way can't happen. It's being critiqued. It's being overridden. Oftentimes, you've seen me wave somebody off. I wave them off because I realize as soon as I start to move that it's not the best space. So, and I wave them off. There's the space, and I call them back in again. You've seen me do that through the years many, many times. Because I realized, I got caught in the idea about the thing instead of the thing. And instead of practicing from the idea and creating a bad habit, better to wave them off. If we're going to do it, let's do the darn thing right. Another one that probably Richard was talking about was, I know how to do this technique. I know this technique. I know this technique. Oh yeah, this technique. I know this technique. I know this technique. I know this technique. And from that moment on, it's your enemy or something. It's interfering. Because as soon as you know the technique, then you have established a Bobby or a Robert. And he's solid now. He's solid. And nothing, the opening can't open, and the new energies can't come in. I'll come back in 10 years, and you'll say, I know this technique. Come back in 15 years, I know this technique. Oh, you might have an extra callus on your wrist, but that's it. Nothing really would have changed much. So, a space, energies mix, boom, there you are. And I know this technique is that mix, and it's kind of solid. It's kind of solid. So, let go of I know this technique. I know this technique yesterday. Now I'm going to open up. Be here. So now I'm shifting from I know this technique. Wait a minute, let go to what? And there's a little fear maybe. We've played with that through the years. A little disorientation. Wait a minute, you want me to let go of what I know? To the unknown? Wait a minute. And we've played with that before. A little trick of the trade, it's no big deal. New space. The energies, whatever they are being represented by this and this. And on and on. So I know how to do this technique. It's not an enemy, it's not a bad guy, but growth has just stopped. It stopped. Nothing wrong with it, but it stopped. So, and then maybe that's where those dumb stories come in, like, be an ongoing student, be a student forever. Is that what they mean when the guys with whatever 50 years in whatever rank say, I'm still a student? Is that the real meaning of it? Do they say, I don't really know this technique. I'm going to, and I'm going to, and I'm going to. And that was nice, but you know what? I'm still a student, and I still don't really know, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, and I'm going to, and I'm going to. Is that what they were trying for? Is that what all those nonsense words were about? What do you mean you're still a student? You're 70 years old, you've been in the art all your life, and is that what he was trying for? He, she, it? Is that what they were trying for? Okay. So you've seen people on the mat, and you say step, and they go hesitant. Who's doing that? The body knows how to step. The body doesn't mind stepping. The eye is already there, screwing it up. I just stepped. What's he want from me? That's when an eye is tight. He talked about that a lot. What a pain in the ass that is. Even though it's a pure soul eventually, it's a pain in the ass when it gets tight. It's a control freak. Wants to run everything, which is not its job to run it that way. So that's all the old easy the eye. Relax and let go. Stop controlling the technique. Let the body. That's where all those words come from. Easy the eye. Figuring we're kind of boxed in here a bit. You all know that because you've all been boxed in tighter. Where you even know you're getting weird. Your thought pattern's getting weird. You can't move. You can't make a decision. You can't figure anything out. That's that pattern. You just got squashed in a little tighter than norm. I call him Weird Bobby. And watch out, he's dangerous. Yeah, this is what screws us all up. I want this, I think it works that way. It's like, easy the eye. But, no, easy. But if I don't control it, how's it going to work? Easy, easy, easy. So as this guy, as a puppeteer, relaxes a bit, he's present, but he's not interfering. He's not a crowbar in the natural workings. See, here are the natural workings. And he can set it up so you can never get going. It can start to show, and he'll doubt it. Something nice will start to happen, and he'll say, oh, that's a fluke. I've had people do a beautiful move, and I say, wow, that was cool. And they say, I didn't do it. It's like, well, wait a minute, there's only me and you here, and that was a beautiful move. Who did it? But that's that guy jumping in again. I don't do beautiful moves. Oh, no, but you're relaxed enough for a beautiful move to happen. You don't have to create all this stuff. It's all there waiting for you to come to where it's at. That's the simplicity factor. See? I thought that was profound when I bumped into that. I got to get calmer, and I'm upset. Now I got to get to stop being upset and start getting. I can't. I'm in an upset place. I don't try to change it now. I just settle, and then from there it's not so upset. And from there it's, was I upset? I don't remember. And from there it's like, what is upset? There's no such thing here. See? So it's kind of easy. You don't have to create something. It's already available. Okay. Now after a while the eye will stop it with that intensity that way, and it'll start to ha. So eventually they want to work in tandem. That's how it's set up. But we're so used to this. So at first it's really a bear, a bitch. But it's not that hard also, because that's not its true job. And as it settles and opens and checks itself out as I'm moving the body up, I mean I. As it will also remember it's not supposed to run this stuff. And it'll say, thank God. It'll realize that's not its job. The I has its own job, experience itself as itself. And the workings are the workings. Okay? So what slows us down is the I interjecting into natural unfolding, either trying to figure it out so he can reproduce it, or questioning it over and over again, never allowing the continuation. So meditation to me and to O Sensei was mainly an I time, letting it go from here to the fullness of itself and its truer nature. So we've established level 1. It was sort of presentable, sort of acceptable. Okay, level 1. Okay. Now, if we're present, that's your doorway. That's your doorway. I know you want to do better, but where's that coming from? The next set. Level 2. And at the moment, I don't know what it did. But there's a level 2 mix, level 2. Notice it seemed to move into it earlier. Was that it? I don't know. We'll see. If it's true, it'll show again and again and again. Level 2. I think it bit the ground better. Hey, ha. Fairly full level 2er. I think that's a heavy one. It's a fact. I got to stop doing that. You can't. You're in a 1. It's like stop being nasty. You're nasty. Don't create a fight with you nasty trying not to be nasty. You do a dimensional shift. Easy, easy, and suddenly not so nasty me. Easy, easy, suddenly almost lovable, not quite, almost, getting there. Ah, hey, hey. I feel it, can you feel it? It's just beginning. There's a kind of a, okay? You don't stay in your 1 and make all these corrections. The corrections naturally happen as you go dimensional.
So a lot of times in our practice, we'll do this, where we'll get stuck and then we'll release. And we'll try to do it again and we'll get stuck and then we'll release again and try it again. But what I want to do in our practice is I want to get stuck if I get stuck. And instead of going back to 0, I want to go from this stuck place, realize what it is, name it as need to control, so that I can relinquish the need to control. Yeah. Right? Then all of a sudden, what do we just have? I don't even know what that technique was. Well, I do. I know a name for it, Tenshinage. Right? But I'm not doing a technique. Watch if I try to do Tenshinage against someone who's really... Then I'm going to... Okay, what did I do wrong? Let's see. I moved my foot in. You know, I may be able to overpower you, but it's not going to be pretty, right? It's not going to feel good, right? So what I really want to do is I want to escape from that mindset of control and just see it. Yeah. See it manifest. See, I think that's a sensei's secret, as far as I can see, is that he never did Aikido. He was just present for the Aikido to manifest.
Here you are on level 1. Now we get you to settle and open. So the hand moves a bit better. There's a good level 2. We settle and open. And then suddenly I'm enjoying this whole process. So there was a change of attitude in the situation. The first one was, oh shit, I got a problem. The third one was, what fun this is to deal with problems. So not only did I begin to change, but the situation's changing. Easy. Let the body, easy. As the body squares away, it'll move into the next set of itself. Okay? And the next set of itself will go, oh, in this case, okay, it moved into the next set. As soon as you find this one coming in to go for it, stop. That's that. This is this. This is this. This is this. How did I do? Hush, hush, hush. Hush. Not your business. Let this develop. But I'd like to know how I did. Hush, you're going to interfere. It's okay that you're here. Okay? It's okay that I am here. But not I, the control freak. I. And as the eyes kind of open, then this system, and then our relationship, the world I'm in, can start to show what's going on. If you're making a mistake saying, oh shit, what's wrong with me? I don't care. I should care and I don't care. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Settle down, relax. Because allow the energies to start to be present, and within there, they have caring or whatever. Okay? Can't stay tight and be caring. But it's available. Settle down and open up and boom, it'll be there. And I can guarantee if that's nagging you that you're not caring enough, I can virtually guarantee when you settle and open up, one of the major qualities in your system is caring. I can almost guarantee it. Otherwise you wouldn't be nagged by that word. You see, you think that you have to make all these decisions because I want it to be better. Hell no. All of these workings inherently want to do better. They're based on a perfection. Right? The problem is we impede. Because we don't know how it works, we get in the way of it. We think we're supposed to dictate everything. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. So as you ease the eye and let the flow flow, it should get more obvious. Don't skip those first two because they're beneath you. If you're starting with Bobby the asshole, start there. Feel, and I don't want to be an asshole, I want to be... No. Start with where you start. Feel it for some moments. Honestly feel what it's like being an asshole. You don't have to go out and bug other people about it, but you personally feel it. What do you like about being an asshole? What's not quite here? What's the vacancy here? And now you're doing a pro-con. That's it, pro-con? A pro-con at that level. What you like, what you sort of don't like. And if you honestly feel it for a couple of moments, it's already opening up to the next set. That was a key for your doorway. Honest experience. A lot of folks don't want to do that. They try to, I don't want to feel my anger, my jealousy, my this, my that. I should feel that. Nice idea, but it's not going to work right. As eyes can do, they can reach way out and say, but there's perfection someplace. And this isn't perfect. I want to go where there's perfection. We must start here and now. Don't be afraid of starting here and now. But the eye will say, well, that's so nothing important. I know there is fantastic beauty someplace. That's it. You've just screwed up his system. I understand the problem, but we can't do it that way. Okay? So start with a small package. It's okay. Because that one will lead to the next one. And the next one will lead to the next one. And you can tromp through orderly the whole universe. So I'm hearing from Osensei, that's what he wants people to do. Dimensionality as development. Be the person of zone 4. Right? So to stay at level 1 and trying to improve on these is not his sense of things. Aikido was my process. It was a process of development moving through dimensions. Talking to everybody. And I'm reminding myself also, let's get the hell out of here. Was this enough? Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you.